So welcome back, y'all. It is week 15, and that means that this is the last week to get everything kind of in and created, because week 16, that means it's going to be the final week, and I've got to have everything put in, packaged up so that I can carry it to the market. I've got to have the tent ready, and just, everything's just going to be a mess. And I can say that the nerves are starting to set in. But I've been thinking about my vendor booth, and it's an entire storefront for the day. So the pressure to get it right is immense. And so today, what I wanted to do is one of the biggest parts of the puzzle is I got a few displays in, new displays, and I want to see that the products fit. I want to see that the displays that I have so far are going to work with everything. And so what I'm going to do, I'm out here on our patio, and I am going to set up some of the displays in groups, like acrylic together and some baskets together, like that, the style kind of together. So I'm going to look at all the mix and make sure that it looks professional, that it's giving an idea of my story, and makes people want to stop in and visit me or find out more about me or purchase something. So I've got all the options out. And so those kind of what ifs are kind of deafening. So what if it looks cluttered? What if it looks cheap? What if no one notices? So every choice feels like it's going to make or break the booth. So I'm leaning on my daughter-in-law, who's going to be helping me, and she's kind of propping me up and helping me with my confidence and worrying about everything. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just kind of show you a fast little clip of all the kind of things. And I still have a couple of products that I haven't found displays for, so holy moly, it is going to be on Amazon probably tonight and tomorrow night to try to find the right item. So anyway, let's get into it and let me show you what I've got so far. So the first thing I needed to do was take the crates. There were 4 that I bought from Michael's, and they were raw wood. So I wanted them to match the wicker baskets that I have that I may be using, and stain them a little darker. I didn't think that the wood, the raw wood, was warm enough. So here I'm just going to stain these 4 crates. And I had a beautiful day, so this past weekend, that's what I did. You may have seen my husband and me modify a bookcase into a podium that I'm going to use as my checkout center. And I painted it a sage color, sort of a gray sage. And I decided I was going to make the bookshelf that's going to rest on 2 crates. I'll show you that set up in a few minutes. I was going to paint that as well as these small items, that same gray sage. So these bases that I'm painting here will have dry erase index cards sitting in them. So I'm just getting all the wood the same color as the podium. Okay, so there it is. So that is a complete look of all the different displays that I have so far. If you have any suggestions about any of the displays and maybe different things I could use, put a comment down below. I'd be interested to hear, as long as I can get it from Amazon and get it quick, because I'm telling you, the market is right around the corner. Swing between excitement and seeing it all come together and the nagging worry that it won't connect with customers. You know, that's just kind of my big fear right now. So having the displays is one thing, but now it comes to that real test. So I'm going to be arranging the actual products in the booth. And when my daughter-in-law Tisha and I did our mock just a couple of weeks ago, there's a video on that, and I'll link that down below. We got it so that it looked really good, and I was real pleased with it. But like I say, I got in a couple of new displays, and so I had those in the mix too. So everything looks like that it's going to work out okay. But you know, that's going to be the real test when it comes down to it. So anyway, I want to thank you for following along on this part of the journey and throughout my journey of the 6 weeks, brutally honest. So be sure to like and subscribe, so you don't want to miss what's going to happen next, because next week is going to be the week and I have no clue what we're going to do. So stay tuned, like and subscribe, and thank you so much.